This segment brought to you by Kansas Grain Sorghum, growers working together. Find out more at kansasgrainsorghum.org.
Welcome to Farm Factor. Up first today, Kyle Bauer and Matt Perrier discuss the importance of the cattle industry to Kansas.
Hi, this is Kyle Bauer. I have the opportunity to visit with Matt Perrier with Dalebanks Angus. He was a presenter today talking about the beef industry in the state of Kansas and, why the beef industry is important, or is it important?
Well, it truly is important, Kyle, and we're the largest segment of the largest industry in Kansas. We are about 54 to 55% of all agricultural receipts come through the beef industry in Kansas. We produce a variety of products. We produce genetics. We produce ideas. We're involved in every segment of the beef industry here in Kansas, and so we're not just a statewide, but a nationwide and a world leader in beef.
I actually run those numbers from time to time, and of course it varies from year to year, the price of grain, the price of cattle, but more or less it's about 50% of all the ag industry in the state comes down to beef one way or the other, and that's pretty unique in this country.
Yes, it is. And especially like we said, we're not just focused in one segment. There are some areas of the country that mainly feed cattle. There are some areas of the country that are mainly cow-calf producers. We would have a pretty well-balanced industry in all segments, from the seed stock genetics all the way down to the retail segment.
Well, and processing them and all the way down to the point that they get exported or sent around this country. So why is it that we have been able to develop such a broad industry?
I think it's the relationships that we have. Like I said, within our state borders, we have folks that are involved in a lot of those different segments. We're getting to the point where we finally are a value consumer-driven organization instead of just another commodity. And as we share those ideas, as we share those experiences and share what it is that makes all of us money in the industry, I think we grow our demand for all of beef and grow the pie larger instead of just trying to steal a profit from one person up or down the industry chain. And so I think that those relationships that we have are very valuable in that effort.
Truly, when it comes to building an industry and a puzzle putting together, though, it is 1,000 little pieces that make all that happen.
It is, and it changes day to day. The market, no one needs to be told, is pretty volatile right now. The beef industry has relied on exports for a number of years. They're a huge part of our business and need to continue to be. But right now, with the exchange rate, value of the dollar, and some of the winds of change blowing against trade, it's been a challenging time to get rid of some of those pieces of the carcass that we don't consume here in the U.S., but are highly valued in the Pacific Rim and some of our trading partners. But as we get some of those markets back, as we work harder to establish some of those exports, I think we have a really, really good opportunity to even improve on the demand that we have for beef.
We're visiting with Matt Perrier. He's representing the beef industry today. He's with Dalebanks Angus, as well as works with KLA. This is Kyle Bauer reporting.
Folks, come back after these messages for this week's Kansas Soybean Update.
To see this show and past episodes of Ag AM in Kansas, go online to agamandkansas.com.
Tallgrass Commodities offers producers bulk commodities at a reasonable price with reliable service throughout the whole Midwest. To find out more about Tallgrass Commodities, visit tallgrass.us or call 785-494-8484.